I'm here with a very talented artist, Ria Sharma. Hi Ria, welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much, Mariska.
Ria, would you mind telling us a little bit more about what it is that you do and who you are?
I call myself civil engineer, Cubist, artist.
And based here in Dubai, right?
Yeah. I'm here from last 18 years in Dubai.
Wow. So how did you go from civil engineer to artist? Or have you always been an artist? Or how?
Yeah, it's very surprising when someone asks me, and myself, I'm surprised because I have spent about 16 years of my life as a civil engineer into core civil engineering, where I didn't have any time for myself or my passion. It so happened that my girl, when she was growing and when she was 6-7 years old, she asked me that she wants to learn art. And when I got her a teacher who was teaching her, it just felt that I should also learn. And it's happened as a learning process, and it just didn't stop. I just feel that there was art is always inside. I was too late to recognize it.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really nice to know that, after having like a career for 16 years, still going to be able to discover, your passion for art and your love just what you do. That's awesome.
Yeah, and having said that, I have a profession of civil engineer. I'm one of the blessed one, I would say, as a civil engineer, because I happen to work on some of the very best projects of Dubai, some of the iconic, tall, award-winning projects of Dubai. So when I look at myself from there, I come to a base level of an artist and I start growing up. I think it really requires a lot of love, passion and conviction to go on. It's not easy, but then I'm happy that I did that. I'm really happy.
So were there a lot of people that was in your industry that thought, what is Ria thinking,
I wouldn't say, because as I said, I do not belong to that industry. My group, my crowd and people I mingle are totally different from artists, so I really didn't have a connection and a group as such. But yes, my own people, my own family, my own friends had big question mark. Dude, what are you doing? What's going on?
Wow.
Yeah, but I think now everyone has an answer, and I have answer. That's more important.
Yeah, exactly. And that's also something that you can share with your daughters as well, because they are also in art, right?
Yeah. I think by birth, some people are more passionate about art. And when we say art, it is not just the painting art or coloring art. The art has creativity. So you could pick it up, the music, the singing, any kind of form of creativity, art. So I think we all are passionate about this different form of art, and it's just matter of what are your preferences and where you decide to go. Yeah.
Exactly.
And answering to your question, I think it's not only an answer to my daughter. I think I just want to prove one point, that if you really, really want to do something, no one can stop.
What inspires you as an artist?
Oh, that's a very difficult question I ask myself, and I think just everything, Mariska, just everything. I wouldn't say that it's the particular artist and particular artwork where I say wow, which I do say, but as simple as just one small 4-year kid who's just scribbling on his paper and trying to express his feeling, where he's not worried that he has to follow an instruction or a line, but he just wants to sit 1 hour, in one posture and want to draw. For me, he's an inspiration totally. And what I feel, that ability to sit and you forget that you have not even taken your lunch, or you have spent so many hours and it's so late. I think that itself is an internal passion.
Oh, amazing.
And for me, if you ask some of the artists, see, I haven't studied art, so I wouldn't know about the big and famous artists. And possibly I haven't tried a lot. For me, even my fellow artists are my inspiration. You are my inspiration, Mariska.
Oh, thank
you. work
you.
so hard, so passionate, and you have your style, and you do not you are not ready to give up. For me, that's an inspiration. So
thank you. Thank you so much. And is there any other artist that you would say, like world-renowned artist, that actually inspires you and your work?
Yes, I think Jimmy Roy, I like his work. And one of the artists from Pakistan, Mr. Saeed Akhtar, and his artwork and his choice of ballet, his colors are a kind of learning for me. Like I haven't learned anything from him as a person. I have met him and I have conveyed the same sentence or the answer that I'm telling you, that I'm very thankful to him that he's my guru, teacher, and he doesn't even know, because through his paintings, when I go through the web, I spend hours admiring what he's trying to say, what kind of color combination he's saying, and what is his thought process. So he's my guru unknowingly.
Ria, how would you describe your style of art?
Cubist. I do cubism, and in cubism, basically the subject that I consider, I built it in blockwise construction. So if you hear my
going back from the civil engineering, I see.
So
still a passion.
You said it right. So I'm trying to connect my civil engineering background into what I'm doing. So maybe it's inbuilt or maybe it's my profession. But when I look at any object, for example, you're sitting on a chair, so unknowingly my brain is working out that what is its shape, how it is built, where the load will be sitting, how it will be transferred, So for me, it's different elements, member, which make an object. And this is what I do to all my objects. And because I'm bringing the third dimension into it, it's more of cubism.
Awesome. And what would you say would be some of your favorite mediums to use?
Basically, I challenge myself to learn every medium. And I would say that I've tried a lot, but I think I find more comfort in acrylic, charcoal, and my desire to always sketch with a sketch pen.
Okay, that's very interesting. And I've also noticed in some of your artwork, you've actually got those small beads in the is it the seed beads? No, glass. The glass beads. So you incorporate that in your artwork as well. How did that start, or were you just playing around and then started experimenting?
As I tell you, I study a lot of paintings. I even may not know who are the artists, but I study, and something that surprises me, attracts me, I spend some more time onto it. And I just feel that what I like is a background where there's a lot of mystery. You do not know what stroke you used, what colors you used to get a particular shade or a particular stroke. So likewise, I feel that I have this internal desire to use a lot of material. One may not know, it may not be in any book, but why not to create it? Why I should only stick to books if I have an internal desire to try it out? Maybe I can create something new. Maybe it's existing somewhere already, I don't know.
Exactly.
So like that, I don't stop. I try to use glass beads, I try to use sand, try to use different stones, different fibers, different modeling paste, and I rework on it and create a background.
Yeah, what does a day look like in your daily life?
I would say a suitcase filled with a lot of stuff. See, I'm here from last 18 years and I have worked as a civil engineer. So I have some loose ends even there. I'm a mother of two girls who are at different age. They have different demands in terms of their learning, schooling, activities. I have my own social life, friends, family. So there's a lot that is needed from me, required from me in terms of time. I wouldn't complain because that makes me happy and I would call myself blessed. So my day is bits and pieces of all that, some banking work, some emailing work, but I'm an artist. So somehow my passion pulls me to do things, finish them, and compose myself and do what I really want to do as an individual.
Okay. Wow. Awesome. So in between the paintbrushes and the school pickups, you managed to still have a thriving career as an artist.
Yeah, and as you would know, Mariska, that for an artist, it's just not a paintbrush sitting in a studio with an apron. It is a lot. I mean, you need to have right materials. You need to learn. You need to be updated on what you're doing. Then, apart from your painting work and finishing your work with sincerity till you are happy, framing these, attending some exhibitions, applying. I mean, it's just not one thing of painting. There is a lot that is required. Follow up.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes around with that. And talking about exhibitions, would you mind shedding some light on the past few exhibitions you've been out and about exhibiting the whole town for? Yeah, please share some of those with us.
I would say I'm really happy that I have been, since I've decided that I want to take my artwork outside from my home, from my walls. I have been very proactive in terms of exhibition, and I have tried my best to to get exposure and to have my artwork available at right places. So I've done a lot in Dubai. Really a lot. But I think some of the exhibition which I would say as a good memory and a good turning point, I think my solo last year in October should be a memorable thing for me. It gave me the right exposure, publicity, sales, appreciation, critics, and I think that should have the greater importance. Apart from it, I've been doing international art fair. Some of the galleries have selected my work through open call, which makes me really happy. Russell Khema, I think we did it together.
Yes, we did.
Some of the places my artwork has been selected for an award, which will be announced at the end of 2018, followed with sales. And recently I have done a show at DuckTech. It is my second year. It was for the month of Ramadan. Again, with very beautiful feedback, good coverage in all newspaper and media.
Wow, wonderful.
And one of the projects I would like to highlight that I'm working with Ajala, and they have selected few artists, I think about 5 artists. They have given them a story of women from Africa, especially the one which are sex exploited in terms of prostitution, raped, abduction, etc. So there's some 10 stories that I, as an artist, need to make illustration and bring some goodness and positivity into it. To my surprise, I'm really happy because I think, as I told to the organizer Hassan also, that I am surprised to find out that I've touched my own new potential, a new height, and I'm very happy making those illustrations.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. I think that will be a project definitely to look out for. And I've been doing a few exhibitions with the Jala projects. And yeah, definitely a great organization to be associated with. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go to?
Mariska, I travel a lot. Like, I have traveled literally every year to a new country. So especially the European countries, especially in US. And I would say people within Europe, within US, may have not traveled so much, how much I have traveled. So the desire to go to this place, that place is over much before. But if I have to repeat a place, I think I would like to go to Prague again. London is my all-time favorite. Scotland I have not been, and I think I want to repeat Boston.
Oh, wow. Okay, that sounds awesome. And where can people find more detail about you or, get in contact with you?
I have a website, I have social media, some of the galleries like Monda Gallery, Kobo Art, on their portal my artworks are uploaded. And yeah, I have my studio. Please drop in.
So wonderful. Do you have any advice for young artists starting out?
I will say that do not forget yourself. When you're learning something, somebody's teaching you from their ability, from their experience. But never forget your own self, your own instinct and desire to do something. You may do differently, and I think you should do differently, because that's real you. That's real artist of whatever teacher says that's good for you, learn it, but believe in yourself and never give up. If somebody tells you that's not the right way to do, that's incorrect. There's no right and wrong in art. It is just your passion, your love for it. As I said, even a small kid's sketch, which is very crooked, it inspires me more than one big artwork. Why? The question is, he has forgotten himself. Instead of playing and running around, he is behind finishing that sketch, and that makes it valuable to me as a person. I don't know about the market and the value of it, but never let that child inside you go away. Be a child and make what you want to make.
Oh, that's some great advice. Thank you so much. So as a little gift, I would like to give you some of my Nespresso earrings. So they're made with recycled.
Oh my God, how can I take it, my darling, without hurting you?
Oh, you're welcome, dear. There you go. I hope you like the color.
It's already precious and expensive even before I've seen it. Oh, lovely blue. It's my favorite all time. Oh, thank you so much, Mariska.
Oh,
Thank you
you're
so much.
most welcome.
I'm the proud owner of these earrings by Mariska. Designed by Mariska.
Awesome. Thank you. You're most welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I hope you have a wonderful day and go and create something beautiful.
Cheers to Designed by Mariska.
I've just like screwed up the ending. Let me just do it again. But I say, I hope you have a wonderful day twice.
It's okay. It's good to have a wonderful twice.